Hey, really, let's get in the fourth part of second day. We are over here to talk on indispensable things, and we're actually going through this pathway ahead. So that's our vision and strategy. That's we are actually implementing all these strategies and visions over here, and that's why we're actually in the process of sharing knowledge and wisdom through this channel, and we have to do absolutely. Obviously, it can be like how really appreciating him, but we don't think for firstly we have to think that whatever we are doing and whatever we are actually getting over our career and our like how in a journey that can be that can be win is part, wind is part, but over time it will become, because if a person follows the discipline, consistency, persistency, conscientiousness, preservation, a discipline in that case, and discipline and like motivation and inspiration in that case, everyone's journey will become that kind of things, or it will change into that kind of mentality or something like that. And that is so absolute, if you think that is so absolute, in that case, that is not man. You have to consider and recognize, uh, at the end it will become so formidable, and it has to be. But most of the time people don't want to say that, they don't consider all these kinds of things like conspicuous things, and then they can able to validate, so that's why they will come to obligate their like their creativity, to think, to the gaze is an even a little bit thing ahead. They fail, so that's why we don't need to feel in that way. We're actually in the process of learning, and actually we are going ahead, and we have to go, you know if you're just thinking that your journey is not you are not edu- judicious person, and even you are, sometimes you are actually going ahead and you have to go, sometimes you can be, you always can be a judicious person, but you have to go through discipline. In that case you will get success. And I'm actually in the process, and I have to, even my journey is so animalous, but I'm gonna encompass that kind of negativity or activity, positivity, to move forward, for like my successful and prosperous journey, so that I'm over here, and I'm what and that can be unprecedented, that kind of things. I'm actually in the process of doing, and to have that kind of thing over here. But most of the people can counter say it is not, and people have already done before than you. But that is different, man. I'm actually in the process of, and I'm actually a distinct person, and I believe in distinctions, or if you can able to become that kind of different person, in that case, that your existence will become one, remain same as others is, so what we are here not to elusive other people. Sometimes we can able to elusive, even what that can, that whatever you are actually learning and we are sharing over here, as knowledge and wisdom, that can be elusive. But we don't want to share anything ahead over here. In that way, in that case, people will fail. We can't able to get, and we can't able to share anything in that way. So what that can be so notorious and for us and all the patient, so we have to circumvent it. And in that case, that can be really unspread thing, and we have to go through this. So you have to inspect and each and everything ahead. In that case, you'll be the good researcher or something like that, and while spreading person, so you have to be in your life. Once you become in that kind of person or anything like that, you can even able to cogitate, and people will come to say that how you are actually doing all this thing into your reality, how you are actually following this kind of strategy or vision into your life, and that's you are actually gaining all these things into reality. So how is it possible? How even people are contemplating ahead of you, but you are not, you have positive reaction. How is it possible, man? In that case, people come to ask how, what kind of endurance. We don't know how, what level of endurance and tolerance you have, but you're actually such a great person. Yeah, we have to respect and appreciate you, to have you person with us. So that's why people come to say I love you, but you just have to stay calm and positive. It is all about my meditation, my a positive and positive thinking ability or something like that. So that's why I'm over here with this concept in mentality or something like that. Okay, I'm not here teaches anyone's journey towards success, towards successful and prosperous journey, so they're actually, they will, everyone over here to get success in life. So that's why we don't need to, if we come to teach in that case, our God won't forgive us. So we won't able to get apology from other people or the from the God. So that's why we are over here not to teach anyone, you know wherever we have to over here to engender our, to get that kind of existence through our struggle, sacrifice, our endurance, tolerance, and that is our civilization, so all these things will help us and aid us a lot in the future. And actually these are also uh, serving us a lot at this present time and current situation. Okay, we have to what, we don't have to pursue anything ahead. If we come to, even in that case, we have to control, we have to control over it, if you sometimes we can able to sort out your dreams or anything like that. Even in that case, just take time, and you don't have to supplement each and any person instead of you. You have to control, you have to you always have to stick struggling and sacrificing person. In that case, you'll have something really precious and exciting and stunning. And you can even people won't even your journey is not dazzling over here at this time, but you will get, you have to get, man. No one will be with you if you are not actually ready to hard work on your progress or anything like that. So that's why we are here. Gosh, if anything is really a jail or anything like that, even in that case, stay calm and positive in that case, so what, if many things are over here and people will what saying each and everything over here by saying it is really insurmountable things, but you can, but you're actually done, you don't think even a lot of things, insurmountable things are ahead of you. And you are an untendable person, but you don't think, you can able to derogate that kind of negativity around from around you. What is around you can able to derogate. And you can have an acculturate each and everything whenever wherever you are, but you don't have to adapt completely. You must have to respect and you have to adapt only your, but sometimes you have to be socialized with those people or so anything like that. You have to concatenate with those people. In that case, they will feel so happy and they will feel so proud to have like you, like your we are not here to only say that whatever we like to say, but they will feel they will say such a great person and such a great amiable friends we have, that we have to feel proud to be with you. So that's it. So that's it. We don't have to contemplate each and every person. If we come to contemplate, in that case, our image will destroy completely. Okay, in in head, and that's it. And annihilate, that's it. So we don't have to do anything that can we can which can and annihilate our image or that kind of personality and the behavior. That's it. Okay, you have to speculate each and everything. uh, in that case, we're able to be a good person and a good researcher or observer, or a person who sees oversees anything over here and able to monitor and judge, or like how to get it's an everything in a proper way, in a humanistic way. And we're actually in the process of learning and getting each and everything through this path or way. So that's why we have to get, okay, we don't need to feel or anything like that we're not doing anything over here and we're getting stuck or sorry or anything like that. We're not here to what, to what, negate anyone's existency, whatever they are, whatever they are over here and they are actually working over here. But we have to respect and we don't have to disparate any person. If we even we come to disparate any and disrespect in a condition or somehow somewhat with on with to any person. In that case, we have to get apology from those person. So in that case, everything becomes so, even your journey can be transitory and your mentality transitory, but you have to go to ahead through discipline for your long-term success or journey. So in that case, you will able to get each and everything in your life, so you have to get man. So don't ever feel hesitated or something like that. You are over here to get each and everything in your life through a proper strategy or vision. So sometimes what you can able to examine each and everything, but sometimes you fail, but you don't need to worry about that kind of things. So that's